Do you think the leadership of your church should have cause for concern?
Yes.
Now, I need to ask one last question. What if 80% of the church do not give? In church administration, there's a principle that is called the 80-20 principle. That principle suggests that 20% of the church is doing 80% of the work. 20% of the church is doing 80% of the ministry. 20% of the church is doing 80% of the giving. And there is not, in a lot of places, a cause for concern. How many more people can we feed? How many more people can we evangelize? If somehow we can get that 80% to do as God has commanded us to do. Bill shows you wearing a t-shirt that says, "On the mission." But everybody ought to be able to wear that t-shirt and do more than wear the t-shirt. Do what the shirt suggests. Let's own the mission. It's not for the 20. It's for the whole church. What if we can change that dynamic? Again, there are 3 areas of stewardship. We looked at one last night, stewardship as relates to our talents and our gifts. God has given each one of us a unique gift, and he has gifted us by his grace. What he wants us to do is to use our gift in order to serve not ourselves, but to serve somebody in addition to ourselves. And since God has gifted us by his grace, and I suggested to you last night how the gifts came about. I showed you last night from Ephesians chapter 4, beginning at verse number 7. Jesus went to the Hadean world. Jesus went to hell to give us a gift. And I posed the concern last night, how dare any of us, after Jesus has gone to hell to get us a gift, we decide we won't use the gift that he has given to us. I talked about a lady. In fact, I talked about my own wife last night who went through hell to give me 2 sons. Now, all of the pain, all of the agony that she went through, how dare me not take care of the 2 boys that she gave me. How dare each of them, any one of them decide, you're not going to wash dishes that you ate your food out of that she cooked and I bought. And you're going to tell her, and you're going to tell, I'm not washing these dishes. Yes, you are. You're not going to tell me that you're not going to make up a bed that you slept in. Holy Ghost, I'm going to need some help. You know what, I said to something where one guy said, you sound like you henpeck. And I told him it's all right to be henpecked if you got a good hen that knows how to peck. I got 2 for the goal. And y'all ain't going to make me mad this morning, all right? There are 3 areas of stewardship. There's a stewardship of time, stewardship of talent. But this morning, I want to look at stewardship of treasure. I'm going to look at a different aspect of it tonight because I just want to talk to some man-on-man talk about what it means to be a man and what it means to be a husband and what it means to be a father and our stewardship in that area on tonight. But since you're on a mission and since you are trying to position yourselves to be able not only to get this facility, but to use this facility to the further extension of kingdom building. It's going to take more than just well wishes in order to get this done. So let's look at stewardship as it relates to our treasure. Again, what is stewardship? Now, I did this the other night at the Bell Shows Church. Some of you were not there, so I think it's imperative that we kind of review the definition of what we said to kind of get us all on the same page. Stewardship is the use of what? Watch this. Of God-given resources for the accomplishment of what? Of God-given goal. All I'm saying is simply this. Whenever God has a goal, God always supplies his people with the resources to get done what he wants done. For instance, a God-given goal is this. Go ye into all of the world and preach the gospel to who? To every creature. He that believeth and is baptized shall be saved. He that believeth not shall be condemned or damned. Now, that's a God-given goal. Now, how's that going to be done? TV doesn't give us free time. Airlines doesn't give us free passes to go to Africa and to India and to Asia in order to preach this gospel. So, we need what? Resources. Now, God, since you want it done, then God obligates himself to give us resources to get done what he wants done. One of the goals I set for my own family is that my boys were going to go to school. They're going to finish high school. They're going to go to college. They were going to be able to live with us until age 25. Free of charge. I wasn't going to charge them a dime up until age 25. We set that as a goal for them. So once they finish high school, I'm going to give them from 18 to 25 to get out of college. And I said to them, now you can go out of college and you can play around and you can not make the grade. But listen, at age 25, I'm asking for my keys back. I said, now at age 25, you're going to have one or two choices. You can leave and pay, or you can stay and pay. But and pay is going to be a part of this equation. Y'all ain't saying that right here. Now that's the goal I set for them. Because I determined I wasn't going to take care of grown men for the rest of their life. So that was my goal by age 25. You can go to college, you can go to straight school, and they went to college, and praise God. But I said to them, listen, I'm going to pay for it. You're not going to have to pay for your education. I'm going to pay for it. Why was I so willing to pay for that education? Because I had a goal for them. 25, you got to go. And up until age 25, you're going to have to be in the house by 12 o'clock because I'm not going to stay up all night waiting to see whether or not you came in. Well, I went off to college and decided that 12 o'clock was too early for him to be. And so he wanted to change rules. But he negotiated the rules with his mother. Y'all ain't saying that. He negotiated the rules with his mother. He said, Mama, look, I've been off to college and, dorms don't even close. He said, this is too restrictive for me. Mother told me, and I called him in. I said, son, is this what I'm hearing? He said, yeah, Pop, I love you to death and all this stuff, but the party's just getting started at 12. I said, no, son, your party is ending by 12. And you have to be at home by 12. And so he told his mother that, look, I'm home for the summer. The rules are too restrictive. So he decided to leave. He told her, he didn't tell me. And so he packed up his bag, moved out with some fellas. In a little apartment. There were 3 rooms. Each of them have a room he was working in. And so while he was at home, all of the food in the refrigerator was available to him. He would take 20-minute showers. Let me talk to some men who understand me. These young boys, they ain't feeling it right through here. This kid would take 20-minute showers. And so I'm looking at the water bill. So I said, son, 20 minutes? And then he went on to tell me how many times he lathered. And I said, 20 minutes? He said, yeah, Dad, 20 minutes. He'd leave a room and the lights, he'd leave them on. So we had to go behind him and turn the lights out. Eat all the food he wanted. And so, but he's gone now. He's on his own. I went over one day, we did this father-son thing, check on him. Well, I said, honey, go over there and check on him, see what kind of situation he's living in, because she's all worried about it. And she ain't sleeping good at night, and I'm sleeping all night. One reason is my sleep is not being disturbed with him coming in 12:30, 1 and 2 o'clock in the morning. And so I go over to his place, and we're going to go out and knock on his door and open up the door. And I said, son, it's mighty dark in here. He said, Daddy, light bill high. I said, okay, well, we're going to get dressed so we can go on and eat. And I'm gonna just give me something to drink because I'm a little thirsty. And I opened up the refrigerator and no food. I said, son, you don't even have bottled water in here. I said, plus, he said, Daddy, food is high. And then in less than 20 minutes, he had showered and put his clothes on and ready to go. I said, wait a minute. What happened to the 20-minute shower? He said, Daddy, the water bill is high. But now watch this. It was high at home.